Hello! Welcome in, little blue fairy witch. Welcome in. How are you today? I love this song. Ivy, welcome in. This is the song. My brother's song, the blog. Doing great. I'm doing great as well. They got a cow, mini tractor, farmer. What's for dinner tonight, Ivy? You just got down to your stream. Oh, you were making dinner. Chicken noodle soup and grilled cheese. That does sound good. Oh, my controller doesn't work because I'm on the other screen still. There we go. Trying a few things here. Okay, I was trying to set this up while watching Ivy stream. I got distracted a couple times. So I made, it's easier to show you here. Combined these two fields, got rid of all the trees here. So we have grass growing here now. That's a big grass field. I'm probably gonna put a couple productions or, I don't know. We'll do something. It's a big field, but we're gonna have lots of cows. This field of corn is ready. And then we have this one. One of these has to be weeded. I placed our preserved food factory here, so we have some peas going in there. What else did I place? There's a new vegetable storage, root crop storage. I placed that there. Got rid of a driveway. I ran out of spice, but it works. Some decoration pack. I like some stylish bales. Mini marshmallows there. Your phone is 2%. Oh, can you plug it in? Nice looking things, Eddie. I'm starting to run out of room. I'm gonna have to buy some property. There's like this little extra lot back here. I don't think I can, I can't really link it to my property, but it's down the road. Like that I can use for stuff. Or I kind of basically have to take over part of my yard somewhere. I'll have to see how it grows. I was going to download a mod for a bridge. Put a bridge over here. I don't know if it'll be big enough. It has to be a pretty big bridge to reach that. I have to write a note to do that bridge. Bridge mod. See if that works for there. Always have to go all the way up and over and then down. And I just want to be lazy and have a shortcut. I could landscape it, but then it looks like, not a bridge. So yeah, we got the cows here, buffalo, then we have our other Highland cattle over here. They are really, really cute. I think most of them are in the barn this time of day. Yeah, so farm's coming along. Not lazy, efficient, right? I'd be like a farmer that takes down trees, and I'd just be like, you know what we're doing? We're gonna go ahead and have us a bridge there. Put down some trees. So I still haven't fixed this yet. The chickens I redid, and the grass shows up in here. So I've kind of made it look more like it kind of belongs, but I don't know. I have to fix that still. I just realized we don't own a weeder. or herbicide or anything, and we are going to have to go into debt. For lime, we have a cedar, fertilizer, forage wagon, cultivator, trailers. We do not have a weeder. Hey, long hauler, welcome in. Which person am I? I'm Jess. I'm Juan's wife. Welcome in, Belle. Yes, it's Jess. Yes. I'm always in there in the weekend with me, with Juan there. Well, not always, but most of the time. And then the other J is Juan's brother James. It's kind of random when he streams right now. Usually it's like a Friday night, Saturday night, or early Monday morning. Let's go over here. And let's see how much debt we have to go into. I'd like to buy this hoe, as it works for root crops and the other crops into small and medium, versus it's just small crops and it doesn't work on root crops. So that tends to be the way I go. The other way could be a sprayer, and then we buy herbicide. But I'm playing with precision farming, so the hoe is actually cheaper and better for the score. Long term. Actually better if I would have done that before first stage of growth. But precision farming counts. Even dead plants is a negative. You lose like 5% or something. But there's still a dead plant, even if you weed it or herbicide it. It's taking up room that crop should be there. So that field was already seeded growing when we started the map, so that one's too late. But this one we just started, so we can take care of that one. So 36 grand I think I need to borrow. So how are you doing today, long hauler? 36 grand. Let's just do around 50. Make sure I have enough. And that gets 160 horsepower. That's fine. 12.4 meters, which seems decent for this size of field. We can't go too big in equipment here. I'm gonna see if Donkey has new music. I think he does. I think I'm behind him at Donkey's music here, adding it to the stream. There we go. I almost set up my other map to play on today. I was like, no, this one's easier right now. So this is our cornfield. We have to do that soon. Ready to harvest. We're gonna run over a bridge. Extracted. Not this field. This field coming up. There we go. Hopefully that's working. Go ahead and take a look at this mini map here. It is working. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in for a bit. Real life always comes first. Even if you can stop in and say hi, it's appreciated. You have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you stopping in always and saying hi. And I can't get the paths to look like they did there, where you have like, I don't know, cement pads or concrete pads. I don't know. In certain areas, they've made it actually look pretty decent, but I can't mimic that. We have some fog going on, apparently. Sun comes up. Oh, you can see the weeds better in cab view. Dangerous in cab when I can't see the water there. Ask me how I know. I need to put up like little rail bridges. Make them look nice. Be like, yeah, I'm not gonna run into the water there. Having a night, you're at work, chasing electrical issues in the truck. Oh. Yeah, it's no fun. I know with our Kenworth, if the wiring harness gets like too wet or dirty, especially this time of year, it's such a hassle. Definitely had our fair share of electrical issues, and never fun. You have one of those modern trucks like we do where like there's 1,000 different sensors as well, and then that makes you just more aggravated that the sensor went, because, you know, sometimes your truck won't work until you get that figured out. Navi, welcome in. How's it going? I still haven't found the cats. I'm sorry. No cats to be found yet. Tragic. How long colors is from contacts and 6'4", 230 pounds, and currently weigh by distribution higher framing transmission. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. It's always so hard to get into those kind of areas. So I have a kind of funny story that reminded me of, but we'll see. It's not kind of related at all, but related in the sense that we were at a border crossing going into the U.S. This was a couple of years ago when we went to the U.S. It's an old company, but we had the same truck, the Kenworth. If you don't have the armrest in the right spot, it's really hard to go between our seats to the back bunk. And you have to have one down and one up is the magic trick to have enough room. But the seats are closer together than other trucks. So it's really tight to actually move back and forth. We were at border crossing, and they chose us to go like get inspected or whatever. So anyways, we come back out of it, and the customs officer, she's like, I don't know how you guys do it. It's so hard to get back there between your seats to the back bunk. I don't know how you do it. And I just had a laugh, because I'm like, you don't realize that it's armrest. You put one armrest down, there's a trick to it. But she was like a skinny, fit, young customs officer. Like, I'm like, if you're struggling, imagine how we are. We're definitely struggling with getting back and forth, especially when you have all the luggage and all the bags and yeah, struggle. Put this. Maybe we'll move this soda here. Lighter. Not too familiar with that term. I know it's probably a popular term. I call these wiggle butts. Yeah, well, I know what I call these. I know some call them wiggle bottoms and stuff, but wiggle butt just seems more immature and hilarious. Hey Jeremy, welcome in. You messaged me right before I started streaming. I was like, well, I'll get to it. Let me move that fertilizer to the other side. Or move it a bit more. Try to see if I can have multiple things here. Let's see. I just have to move that. I don't really use this front loader thing. Whatever it is. I don't really use it too much. Is there much of one of your favorite movies? Okay. Well, are we gonna play Let's Guess the Favorite Movie? I am curious. What is one of your favorite movies? You didn't have to stop your movie to be social. I don't think I could tell you a favorite movie. I have a favorite movie. Like, if you ask me a favorite movie, like what movie I would recommend or what movie I want to watch, if I could tell you one of them. I can get out of the yard without the header trailer, but I have to bring that out to get the header off of it. Oh no, we need a corn header. Oh no, we're gonna go farther into debt, aren't we? Okay. How much is that for corn header? Corn header. Yeah, just making sure we don't own any of them. No, we don't. Can we have this one? Because I like how small that is. Let's go here. Combination. Yes, it says we can do that one. So that's 63.5 grand. This is getting expensive, everybody. Okay, so you've told me. You quoted it. To be fair, we have talked quite a bit. I can't remember everything. But I can search your conversation and I can probably remember that way. I think I said 63.5. Ouch, this is expensive. I like this one because it doesn't need a header trailer and it folds up pretty nicely. I just wish you could color the little knobs on it. Spiky knobs. I know they probably have a fancy name. Ivy says BRB. Sounds good, Ivy. Beautiful boy. Wait, I think I had this written down on a list over here. Movies I had to go see. Sure. Sure, if I flip the page here, I mean, I have it so you can't see me right now, but yeah, it says beautiful boy. And then it lists, I think it says Steve, Tim, maybe. There's names underneath it. But I have it written down. Uh-oh. Now my controller's disconnecting, reconnecting again. Now the stars above don't look so far. And now wear my scars like a country. Yeah, I definitely have it written down as a movie to go watch. Through the dark, I found my song. I walk through the shadows, made me strong. Yeah, it says no. That's, yeah. The addict is in the hospital getting treatment for another. But the doctor asks him what his problem is. He lists off the drugs, and the doctor says, "No, that's how you treat your problem. What is your problem?" Yep. And that's the truth of it, right? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you know, get to the heart of the matter, right? Good but sad. Sometimes those are the best ones, though. Okay, let's figure out how we start this. Yeah. Unfold it all here. I think I'm gonna do a random end row or two here without GPS. Why is this so slow? I'm gonna derail the chat. Well, I don't think that's like a problem. Like, that's what we usually do on here. I never have like let's talk about just the game thing, right? Some channels are like that though. Right now we're harvesting our first cornfield, but it was set up this way before we bought it. Like, it was already growing when we started the map, so it's not very good quality. It has weeds on it. Oh, it's on sale? That makes sense with the Steam sales that are going on. Is it a good price, or is it like only 10-15%? Should go take a look. Actually, I shouldn't go take a look because it will make me want to go buy something else on my wish list or something. Okay, there. Bring back my webcam now that my eye's not watering. It only happens to water with that spotlight I have on me, which is in a really bad position because I look really bright right now, but I have to find a way to move it, and then my eyes don't react to it. $30. Let's go take a look. Then I'm going to be told let's go play the game. But we are going to play the game. Season 2, I think Juan mentioned that, and I was like, well, I have been disappointed with Season 1. Last year, I don't remember Season 1 or Season 2. I didn't buy it, and I wish I would have. And now I'm in the opposite boat where I'm like, I bought it. Do I dare? Just doesn't want to be in the spot. She's a team player. Okay, so these are Canadian prices. So $50 for. But if you buy the bundle, yeah, it's weird how like the game itself isn't on sale. Only the bundle prices. So this is just a Highlands Fishing Edition plus Farming Sim, or Farming Sim with the Year 1 bundle, which includes the Highland Fishing in Season 1. So Friesio, how is it games become so real? They try with simulators, right? So anybody think about buying this? Season 1 will give you more bang for your buck, and it includes the Highland Fishing Edition. It's a little bit more, but you're getting more stuff in the Season 1 pass. And this one only includes the fishing in it. So if you click on year 1, I hate how it plays. You get all this other stuff with it. And by itself, you can see like it's $13.75 for like each one, $20, $50 for the Highland Fishing expansion. Holy crap, that's expensive. I didn't realize it's $50 for the Highlands. It is not worth it for that cost for me. I'm sorry. You should see the game I was watching last night. It was like a movie. Navi is here. Yeah. So anyways, if you add up all the cost of it, if you are really interested in the games, year 1 season pass does save you money. Year 2 season pass, what is it you didn't tease us with? JCB, I don't really care. What else? So there are always hints. So JCB, seeds at foul. Foul is a hint. Seeds at foul. So a new crop. I don't know if anybody can figure out what that is. So from steel shades, life fades in. That's another hint, if you figure it out. There are always hints. And then a new map. This one looks like tropics. You get palm trees. But mountainous water villa. Are we doing like, I don't want to say South America. Where would you get palm trees? I bet people figured this out already. But there was hints in all this stuff here. Let's see here. Frizio, yes, posting emoji in chat. We have emoji add-on from Social Stream Ninja. Let's see if I can go here. Is it add-on in your browser or is standalone here? So I'll just show you because I have the standalone. But you can do it for Twitch, you can do it for Facebook, Instagram, like YouTube is all here. But you go through here and you have all this overlays, different styling, different effects, games, point system, bots. You can do everything. Emotes wall is what we have here. So we limit it to size and this and that. Then you basically get a URL for it here that you copy into OBS as a browser source, and then you do that and it works. So yeah, winner draws, giveaway tool, you name it, credit rolls, leaderboard. And here's some games, some tickers, word cloud, Spotify you can actually do as well, which I'm not going to do because we get in trouble for that. But yeah, lots of stuff we can do here. We also have it where the chat shows up on screen, and both chats, if we do different streams, will show up together. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I will not exit that. There we go. Yes, it is free. Absolutely free. Let's see. Let's get caught back up here. I don't know if I caught what game Navi said. Did I miss that part? I don't know why it didn't show up for me. It's like I missed the name of a game. Should be the first time. Just set it up. I saw emojis. Yeah, one. I had to set it up. We like the win. Here's your favorite price. Yep. So, a few of the things to remember is that. Oh, you didn't say the name again. I'm like, hopefully I didn't miss too much. To remember with the emojis is that it doesn't matter if it's your 5 or somebody else is doing coupled with you. It's 5. There's a max of 5. And if you do duplicate, I think it doesn't do the duplicate. Or maybe it does. I can't remember. Or maybe 1 and I took duplicates off so Ivy could have multiple sunflowers. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 thumbs up, so yeah. But you can change it all to how many emojis you want, if you want duplicates or not. And all that stuff. What do the crowns mean in chat? Let me get you the link there, Shadow. I can kind of help you if you need help with it, but it will have to be like OBS, or not OBS, Discord, help you off stream, because I can't multitask right now with helping you set it up. You have to know how to set up browser source in OBS or Streamlabs. If you do the extension for your browser, you do have to do a couple other things to make sure it works. But yeah, it's not something I can easily cover on a stream. Freezy, the crowns are YouTube's gimmicky way of having you feel like you want to be number 1. So how do I explain it nicely? So basically, YouTube came up with a way to be like, we want people to have number 1, like you want to be competitive. So you get points how much you chat, if you do super chats, if you donate money, if you do this and this and that, you earn points. And it's not just how many times you chat, but how often you chat over a length of time. If you just spam like 10 messages in a row, you don't get as many points. If you spam 1 every 5 minutes for a half hour, it's different. It's a thing that YouTube has done, and they think if you do it, if you're competitive and you want to super chat to get number 1 spot, like you donate money and they get money and then we get a little bit of that money. So it's really just YouTube trying to get more money out of you. If you want to be number 1, the easiest way to be number 1 is to do a super chat or super sticker. I think super sticker or super thanks is the easiest way to be number 1. Funny enough, you think like gifting out memberships would give you points, but it doesn't. But if you actually do like a super chat or sticker, you actually get a lot of points. And then it's hard for people to get ahead of you. Super sticker. Let's see if I can bring this over here. So down here, so show your support, there's a button. And down here, super sticker or super chat. So for like $2 Canadian, you can send any of these different stickers. And then super chat, the same, how much money you want to do in your message, all that stuff in there. So that's kind of how that is. Let's go ahead and do this. Trying to fix my chat a little bit. So Jeremy says example. Oh, I missed Navi's comment there. It inspires you to feed the algorithm. Get shinies in return. Right? Very much. The example Jeremy always gives is that you can make 100 comments that are useless, and now we can make one comment that helps. Yeah. But if you do it like all at once, it doesn't count either. It has to be spread out. Now, it's all good, Shadow. Life is busy for people, especially this time of year. But yeah, I don't know if you... you said you should be able to figure it out, but if you need help or anything, I don't know if you're still on Discord, but you can always find me on there if you need help off stream. The standalone version, you get things that are in beta, and you don't in the extension, the Chrome extension or whatever browser you use. That will update automatically, but you won't get the stuff in beta. $2 Canadian is like half-cent American. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, do not know what you're talking about, Jeremy. Thursday's a big day for one of us. It's not US Thanksgiving that you're talking about. Okay. I still haven't figured it out. What I'm gonna do for Thursday. I thought about streaming, but Juan might be home Thursday afternoon and then have a 3-day weekend because he requested extra long weekend. So I am undecided. Possibility we could do something till late Thursday after dinner, but I'm not sure. Hey now, 50, Jeremy. When did I get older than you? Do I look 50, mister? You said Sherry was 25 earlier, but I'm 50. You got it right. A certain streamer's birthday. I mean, well. No lie, though. I'm doing pretty good. Minimum gray hairs. I'm doing good. I'm one of those people that have decided I don't like to dye my hair or anything, and I'm okay with gray hair. So I'm just letting it naturally do its own thing anyways. Plus, I think people with white or gray hair are usually the ones you go, they're pretty wise. Ah, so if I'm younger than you, then you make me feel older in age when you write it down. But yeah, the opposite for Sherry. Yeah. Ah, Navi says maybe people are checking that millennials age well because of all the preservatives we ate. Sad truth, right? Okay, let's go get a trailer, even though our trailer's not very big.
Every step I'm taking feels heavy and slow. But the river keeps running, it's teaching me to grow.
Yeah, all those microplastics.
The climb is steep.
It is really real, except no cats. Are you watching this from the new screen? Or still old screen? Curious if it is showing the graphics a little bit better for you. Yeah, I think you can, only have one dog max. I don't think there's a mod that lets you have more than one. Unless you do, like, multiple farms. They have multiple dogs. Microplastics are delicious. You're watching from the new screen. It's so much better. Awesome. Exciting. I think you guys can watch me in 1440p. I don't know. I think that's what I'm doing. And by default, YouTube does not give you that quality for most of you. So always check that little gearbox. Sometimes you can watch it higher quality. Jeremy is just throwing out the sauce today. Almost done with our field here, but it's October, so I don't know. Probably not going to seed or plant anything until springtime. It's not too bad, but your hearing sucks. I know somebody that can relate to that. I'm married to somebody who has a hearing that's going after years of working factory and all that. Trucking now. Oh, yeah. You would feel bad. Like, yeah, I'm legally blind. That's why I wear them. And you would feel so bad. So I'm really weird. I have it set up this way on purpose. My left eye and my right eye don't see together. I can choose to look at my left eye or my right eye. I switch between the two of them. So it's really hard actually with driving. So that test that they always do at like drivers stuff where there's a ball and a rectangle or whatever and you have to say if it's in or outside. A lot of people, your eyes work together. I can't tell if the ball is in or out. I have to switch, and then kind of piece it together as a puzzle in my brain. So with the monitor to my left side here, my left eye, I can switch over just my left eye to look at it. But my right eye can stay on this other monitor. But I can always wig out people who are like, I don't know where you're looking, but my eyes switch. Wear glasses, but the improvement was so minimal that it's not worth the effort. Yeah, one's kind of like that too, where your eyesight, you're like, do I, do I not? It's good though. Freezy just loves the on-screen emojis. So you can do really cool ones. Let's do a story. There's no, I can't do it well. There. Now you have like a whole guy. I don't know, you can play around with it. Some people do like a whole story of like T-Rexes, dinosaurs, food items. We get a whole storyline going. It's just faraway stuff, but never too hard to figure out what's going on. Fair enough. Jeremy says, you started wearing glasses when you were a kid, but you had blurriness, a little blurriness. Cut to 35 years. Now you're blind without him. Yep. I know the feeling. Sounds good, Freezy. I'll fold this up before we can fit inside this gate here. Corn. What do I want to do with my corn? Is it production? Is it food? Is it just selling it for profits? Look at my recipes here. I want to get in the vehicle. No, not the pressure washer. The bad side of that. Like, I like that you can move the pressure washer around, but that is annoying when you keep going to it. Okay, where do I want to put the corn header now? Okay, I guess we double it up. Chicken, sorry, I didn't mean to run over you. Wait, is there another, like, harvest contract for corn? Or if let's take care of our own corn and then we'll see. Like, before I drop this header... do I like the Hunger Games? I would say I watch them, but, I have, like, no opinion, really. Like, I usually only half pay attention if one puts them on. I would say I watch them, I like them, but I couldn't really tell you what happens or anything because I get distracted. I don't think we need corn. Looking at our recipes here. Wait, this one? Let's check one recipe. Jeremy saw another one of the pixel games he wanted. But they don't use controllers, and that's a deal breaker. I think it was the pasta factory. And maize flour. That's corn flour. How do I make corn flour? Guess in here. We make corn flour that way. I don't know if we really want to. But we can do rice. Oh right, I want to make rice fields on here. Rice and that gives us gluten-free dough. That is the only reason to keep corn. So we would have to buy the pasta factory and the grain drying shed. And we own the grain drying shed, but we can make it into dry corn. Okay, let's go take a look here. Wrong way. Right here. Nope. Pick a menu. One of the menus. Other way. There we go, prices. So corn. Maxes out at $9.09 usually. Or we can do dry corn for $1,675. So let's put our corn into there, dry it, and then just sell it. And we can make 700 and some bucks more for each liter. And Abby says, you like the books a lot. I haven't read the books. I don't think. We own the books on Audible? I mean, we own like 1,000 different books on Audible. So it wouldn't surprise me. Let's just do it this way. I can't really look on my my app here. maybe we can talk about books. I like talking about books. Okay. Corn plus flour smashed together in corn flour. Science. What type of that flour, though? Handmade candy corn. You guys are funny. Okay, Wheel of Time is the series that we've been listening to right now. So you're gonna see a lot of Wheel of Time. Like a lot of it. That's what Backyard Starship, you're gonna see a lot of that. I like Backyard Starship. That one is really cool. We have that series. We have some more books here. Yeah, we are gonna take a distraction here. Huckleberry Finn, that was free. Red Rising, that series, I'm not done with that one, but Red Rising's a really good series as well. Really enjoyed that one. More Backyard Starship. Let's keep going. Some of these I haven't listened to. We have a Bobbyverse. That one's another like science, like space one. That one's kind of cool too. I like that one. This one I quote all the time. Hate ink. Why today's media makes us despise one another. I highly recommend that one if you guys like that kind of stuff. The Expanse. I talked to Navi about the Expanse not too long ago. It's another space one. We like space stuff. Project Hail Mary. I really like this one. That one has a good twist to it. I won't spoil it, but that one I really like. You own a lot of books. My husband's a trucker, and I go with him often, so we listen to a lot of audiobooks if we don't always have radio. So yeah, we do a lot of books. There's so many old classic audiobooks go down that list every few years down the rabbit hole. I used to love to read, but never thought of reading as being cool. Oh, it is. And then yeah, Lord of the Rings: The Hobbit is one of Juan's favorite things. We actually have a couple of swords on our wall. Juan loves The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And then we have books like this, like 21 Things You May Not Know About the Indian Act, Helping Canadians, things like that. We have a lot of cool selection of books. These are all like podcasts. And we have books by Obama and stuff like I like that kind of stuff. But Expanse, more Expanse. You can tell when we get into a series and we just buy like just those books in like one big row. Another one about Native Americans. Oh, and then these ones, Ari Salvatore, Forgotten Realms, like all those books. I love those. Once again, you'll get lots of those from me. There's Harry Potter. More Drizzt. More Harry Potter. Chronicles of Narnia. Ready Player One. It's actually pretty cool to watch and listen to. There's Ender's Game. We're getting close. A lot of different other books like that. We like history. I don't know. I don't know what to call them. Kind of books like that too. Fan fiction, yes. Yeah, that's the only reading you've ever done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stuff based on real events. We like that too. That's like a mix of like we have like adventure, sci-fi, space stuff, and then we have other stuff like the history of Britain's secret force, even like things like that. That I think you would like, Jeremy. We have a mix of all that in here. It's a big mix. Spying the Traitor. That's from a story of the Cold War, right? Things like that we have. One of my favorite series here. They have not come out with book 2 yet. The King Killer Chronicles. Book 1 and book 2. I have probably read or listened to these 4 or 5 times maybe. And I have only found one other person who has actually heard of these besides me. I love these books. Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. You guys probably know him from comedy. This is actually a really good story, but it's really sad. It's about his childhood. He was born a crime. Then we have more Lord of the Rings, more Hobbit. I think we own like 2 versions of the Hobbit now. Anyways, that's the end of it. I don't see what you asked now, but now you guys kind of know. Wish list. Is it on the wish list? I don't know. We have some random stuff on here. I have to go through here. We have books recommended to us, and I just add them on here. Kite Runner. I like that one. That one's old. One has some of these on here we haven't bought yet. Hank Green is a really good artist. Or not artist, author. But yeah, back to farming. But somebody has to tell me to get back to farming eventually. You love picture books and doodle books. You like to color? Because I have a channel for you if you like coloring. I mean it all like serious like too, because awesome. Well, Ivy just did a stream today, but she'll be back Friday. Check out Ivy's channel here. There we go. We have a great time over there. I don't have my coloring stuff out, but I do coloring. Ivy does coloring. We go there and we chat and hang out. No, it's this way. But yeah. You definitely feel free to join us over there. It is a lot of fun. There's my dog. Okay, I need to back into there, kind of, sort of. Kind of awkward placement I put it in. You recognize? I always say it's such a small world, right, Jeremy? Okay, that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and turn around and do it from the other direction. How many times do I stream? Oh, okay. I laugh because it's complicated. There's 3 of us on this channel that host. So the 3 J's because there's 3 of us. But if you're asking about me, why do I not have? The weeks I am home, because I'm not always home. Sometimes I'm busy. So I have a schedule, but don't have a schedule. You'll see me usually on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays if I'm around. And then on the weekend, my husband, when he's home from trucking, usually does Saturdays, Sundays, depending on his schedule. And then my husband's brother, James, he's the 3rd J, is really random. He's usually Friday night, Saturday night, or Monday morning. It really depends on his schedule. Yeah, there's 3 of us on here. The 3 J's. 2 of us play Farming Sim. I also play other games that aren't Farming Sim. James does not play Farming Sim, but he'll play any other game. Ivy says we're too kind. We just speak the truth, Ivy. You have an awesome channel and do awesome stuff there. There we have some corn drying now. Oh, look at that, 54 liters already. That is the quickest corn drain ever. Yep, that's why we're named 3 J's. I'm Jess, there's Juan, and there's James. And sometimes I do collabs. I do, especially with Navi. And sometimes I get other people that join me. This is multiplayer. Juan will get people that join as well. Jeremy already has it. And there's Navi's channel if you want to go check them out. And just full disclosure, Navi is family. So I will always shout them out, always support them. You see their point of view between us playing stuff. They do all the shorts that we have. Pretty awesome. Some awesome music over there too. Yep, there are others. Yep, absolutely. Long Holler's back. You found the short. Awesome. Glad you found it. Hey, let's see. I was gonna see if there's other contracts going on here. Corn. Oh, there's a corn. Parsnips. Oh no. No parsnips, thank you. So this corn one is pretty good. We're gonna do that up here. Over there. Yeah, why not? Do more corn. Yeah, we're trying to get Navi to 50 subscribers. We're halfway there. I mean, I want more than 50, but 50 will open up a lot. Thanks, Razy. Appreciate it. One's out on the run. Yep, he is. I think he's actually doing short run again today. I actually can see where he is. Yeah, stuckerish. Actually, there's a reason I am stuckerish. Actually don't know where he's going. I guess he's working on getting reloaded tomorrow. Well, it won't be a holiday for us up here because we've already had our Thanksgiving in Canada. But he'll be home on my birthday, which is Thanksgiving. I'll bring this up here, and we'll bring corn harvester up here as well. Have you met your wife? I was over the road. Juan's been trucking just barely over 8 years now. I go with him. It varies. I'm home more often now because our channels are doing really good at home. But usually I do 2 weeks at home, 1 week on the road with him. And I'm on the other channel, because this is our second channel. So our main channel... Ooh, I can't get over there. Okay. Our main channel, people like me in the videos trucking with him as well. So I have found this happy medium where every few weeks I go out there and be on those videos as well. And then of course when I'm on the road. There's no streaming for me those weeks. Now we are working on going full-time RV life. We already have Starlink in the RV. There used to be something here. I don't know what though. That must be a building there. So once we do that, we'll kind of be doing more gaming and RV on our main channel. Been in the industry since 2003. How many years did he do over the road? Forgot to mention, after watching the last 2 trucking videos last night, I recommend an old 2022 video. Who's One Rumble is your favorite one yet that you watch? It probably needs to be updated a little bit. If you go older than that, though, I mean, 2022 is probably far enough back where you notice the difference in cameras and microphones, and you start to realize how much our channel has grown over there. We got something good going on finally. Worked really hard to get it there. Well, 20 years, but it's closer to 22. Yeah, I would say 20-ish, yeah. You were like, no, that's close enough. Oh, I always want to ask, like, if you did, like, across the U.S. or certain regions, but I know some people are like, that gives away where I live too much. We mainly have only done the Pacific Northwest. There's occasional times. One went to Texas once. I think went North Dakota once. Can't remember. We've done Manitoba a few times. But for the most part, we kind of stick BC, Alberta nowadays. We don't even go to the U.S. with this new company. When we did, it was usually Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, that kind of stuff. A lot about his upbringing. Ah, yep. Because you're not there. That one usually scares people away when he brings up his past and his upbringing. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You get to know a little bit more about him because you hardly get to talk to him. You've also worked in the shop, in the tire shop. Working on trucks, so you still call it in the industry. Yeah. Before trucking, Juan did Walmart, but he's worked everything in Walmart from receiving to running automotive to assistant manager overnight. But he started with like pushing carts and everything and unloading the trucks and all that stuff. So he has a good idea with the receiving end of it as well, which kind of works really well with now trucking and delivering, like understanding shipping and receiving very well and all that. Aw, thank you, Ivy. Appreciate that. Proud of how far you've come. One was sharing some analytics with me this morning about our channels, and it just made me so happy to see. Like, it puts in perspective. When you do a lot of the YouTube analytics, you can see like last 28 days, 60 days, 90 days, 365 days or a lifetime. And when you do that, it really just changes how you look at the channel. You're like, wow, we've been doing so awesome, and then you change it and you're like, wow, yeah, it's just, we're getting so much closer to doing this full time. As Jeremy says, our schedules are so opposite, they usually miss them. Yep. Yeah, that Monday one works for you sometimes, yep. Stuck by you to do it, yep. Oh, when you first started, you haul hazmat. That is interesting. Of course, in the US, you probably have more endorsements and stuff, right? You have to get it for that. Kind of different how we do it up here in Canada, but in the US, it's all about different endorsements. When I first started working at Walmart, I worked in the photo lab. I'm a photographer at heart. I love photo lab. I miss it actually. But actually I'm a witness because we worked with chemicals. So I always had to get trained every year on working with all the chemicals to, do the machines, do the film, all that. I had to change all the chemicals and machines. It's pretty straightforward, but pretty cool to be like, yeah, I still have experience with all that stuff. I am Canadian and I'm also American. I had dual citizenship, Freezy. I was born in Michigan. I lived there into my early 20s and then I moved up here. And I moved up here because of Juan. He already lived over here, but he's from Belize, so he's dual citizen as well. But he's lived here. He was like 10. So he's lived here a lot longer. I'm a dual citizen. But you'll find it hard pressed to convince me to go back to the US. I'm rather comfy up here with how things are going. Long hauler, just a tinker and hazmat endorsements. But regard a bed background check. Woo! Now, do you have to renew that every so often? You have to have that redone every so often? Background checks and all that? I'm American and Canadian clothing. I always say it's going back to my roots because I forget how many generations back. Maybe 4? I would have to go look at my ancestry tree again. We go back to being French Canadian. So my ancestors are actually from Quebec. And then before that, they came from France. On the other side of my family, I actually found some ancestors from Canada as well. So yeah, I always joke that I just went back to my roots. I have a photo of one of our ancestors. I think they might have been a Mountie. I don't know. They look like they are dressed up as a Mountie or a police officer. I have to look into that more. Oh, that's some random corn that just popped up out of nowhere. I would say, like, growing up in Michigan, you're already kind of half Canadian anyways, the way you live in Michigan. Long color, you're not sure if they still do their re-up on those endorsements. Drop them for your voice peace of mind. Yeah, yep, definitely risks with hazmat and doing that, yep. I mean, even doing like fuel tanker over here in the mountains and stuff, I mean, there's risks to some of those jobs. I mean, you move to Canada and then all the machines just merge again. You guys can feel free to move up here. It's not as easy as it used to be. I mean, it took me over 6 years to become dual citizen, so I mean, that was a lot of money and time to get that figured out too. I can talk about that process a bit more, but I mean, talk about background check and fingerprint checks and all the stuff I had to do. But yeah, I know they've cracked down on that quite a bit. I actually had my anniversary recently for how many years I've been Canadian now. That just happened. Jeremy sent me the pic of the Canadian Mountains family member. Oh dear. Okay. If I had Discord open, I would show everybody, but I don't. But that's hilarious. Oh. Yeah. Let's go ahead. I think I can find some bad clearance. Well, that's what everybody else is trying. You'd be hard pressed to do that when everybody else is trying to do the same. You would have better luck if you have a grandparent that was Canadian, and then you can kind of claim it from that. That's how it's kind of done with Juan. There's a name. It's called the Lost Canadians. And it's based for how the law was written. I think they're trying to change that again. But Juan's parents weren't born in Canada either. They were born in Mexico. His grandparents were born in Canada. His great-grandparents were born overseas, like Russia, Prussia, Poland, somewhere over there. I would have to look it up again. My eyes are bothering me. So Juan has Canadian citizenship, not because he was born in Belize, so he wasn't born on Canadian soil. His parents were not born on Canadian soil, but his grandparents were. You hate when you're out walking about and a random corn pops. Pops is serially pursued. Long Higher Holler says everything is a super truck until load is integrated to the truck. Ugh. Hard pressed like grapes in a winery. I was trying to convince Jeremy of ice wine the other day. He's never heard of ice wine. Has anybody else heard of ice wine? We're talking about grapes and wineries now. We are close to the same age, yep. It wouldn't work. Hey, but that reminds me of the one time Juan and I went Astro shopping with James. And James is like a year older than me. He's younger than Juan, but Anyways, the guy at the metro shop thought we were shopping with our son. I didn't know how to take that statement. I was like, he was just definitely looks around my age. Like, how is he my son? Don't know. Oh, Jeremy wants to go. Have you heard of geocaching? Wine with ice in it. Nope. The ice wine is when the grapes are left on the vine until it's below freezing temperature up here. So the sugars freeze differently. And they have to harvest it within a few hours at a certain temperature before the grapes get ruined. So the grapes are left on the vine, harvested while frozen, and it's just processed slightly different. The juices, the sugar levels are all different because of it. Misty, you don't know what geocaching is. I like geocaching. And Jeremy is trying to find people that don't know what geocaching is. Because it seems like almost everybody else knows what it is besides Jeremy. So now he doesn't feel left out. So ice wine is actually very expensive. But if you like wine, that is something that's unique and different. And they do quite a bit of it over here in the vineyards where I live. I live around a lot of vineyards and orchards. Geocaching is fun though. Jeremy earlier told me, I don't know, we were joking around, that I should basically do geocaching for my birthday, and I was like, don't tempt me. Pretty sure there's a few in town I haven't done yet. Now we have to go down this rabbit hole. Thanks, Jeremy. Everybody's gonna say thank you. We are going to go take a look here. See? Okay. I have 2,082 finds. I see we have really cool wine glasses. Some of them go missing. So you do series like that, like geocaching art. These are not actually there, but man, look at all these new ones I haven't found in town. Any of the green ones I haven't found yet. The ones that are smiley faces we have logged. I can't show you the ones we own. Like this is one we own in memory of. I have to go take care of that one. There's quite a few here. We own this one, Fork in Trees, which is literally a big fork in the tree, mind you. So, okay, Juan has a t-shirt that describes it best. Geocaching is using multi-million-dollar satellites to find Tupperware in the woods. That's the best way to describe it. Use your phone GPS. You use your GPS in your phone or an actual GPS device. And it's not always Tupperware in the woods. Here, we have this one, Penticton at Night. I was just looking at this one earlier. So this is a night cache that leaves you with a beautiful view of the town I live in. So people have been finding it. They go up there at night. And that's just one example. That's a night cache. You also have puzzle riddles. You have, they're not just containers, they're clever. I don't know if I can give you one of them that is not. I don't want to spoil all of them. They get creative. Lung collar. Meant to ask what sort of recipes are you looking for? General desserts. Now it says anything and everything. Here. So this is one of ours. If you go up to it, it looks like a knot, like a piece of wood, a knot in a fence line. And you pull it out, a fence post, and that's our geocache. I guarantee you have been walking past them and seeing them. Some of them are really creative, like there's one over here. I don't know where, in Summerland, and you have a marble that you put down into PVC pipe that people have buried, and it just goes down and you hear a bell, bing, 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 and you have to follow it down like a trail. There's another one. It used to be down here in the lake. You have to fill like a PVC pipe with water, and then the device floats up. It's really creative. But I don't know how far out I can zoom. Because I'm not sure. Like, yeah, you get limited with a free account. But you have like some artwork that shows up. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. Some of them is easy. Here, that one's pretty cool. Like you're off-roading on a road. There used to be Chilliwack up here. I don't know if it's still up here. Oh, it's mainly gone. There we go. We have found part of this. Is a bear with a person running away from the bear. And it's a challenge bear, so you have to fill it out. And then you have to go find the cache. This one used to be Ogopogo. But yeah, it's not just Tupperware. It can bison into. It can be so much. The farthest north one we've found is up here by Whitehorse. Look, it's like way up north. Farther north than Whitehorse, right? We went up there somewhere. The farthest south we found is in Belize. So even like good old Belize has them. We used to own one in Belize at Juan's parents' place. The market. See, a couple in Orange Walk we found. You can actually get like badges from souvenirs. Everest and stuff. Yeah, I'll do that. So you get one for like each state or province that you've done. So I've done like across Canada, across the U.S., most of them. So there's another thing called trackables. And those you put anything, like we did like little Mario characters. And you put them on like a tag that has a code. And then people take them places. You put whatever goal you want. And people take them places and post things where they've been. Where is the one that I want to show you? There's one that's been to Antarctica. That's what I'm trying to find for you. Is it the lucky dice? See, like we put one on a dice. You want things that people are not. Oh, here's my pops, lunatic. He's actually taking that with him. Some of these have actually gotten to my dad, who does this. Don't encourage her. That's not tagging or graffiti. That's actual cool thing. So This one was supposed to go to my parents' place in Michigan. And it actually got stuck in Antarctica for a bit. And then it made its way to Michigan. So yeah, that's the coolest one we've had who actually went to Antarctica. And you can see like the person where they took it, if they put photos and everything like that with it. I don't think this one has very many photos with it. So you see where different places. Yeah, that one has been definitely pretty cool. Usually I go with whatever. These are like ones that we have that we just take with us. And you kind of see it's kind of been everywhere. We kind of take it over to Newfoundland and back. We dip it into different places. The treckles are a lot of fun. You find them in geocaches, you pick them up, you read kind of where they want to go. And you try to get them closer to their current goal about where they want to go and what they want to do. Yeah, it shows where they've been, yeah. So it's pretty cool just to kind of see. We actually found one that wanted to go to Belize as we were going to the airport to go to Belize. It was such a random thing. Like, I don't know how. Some of them are unknown, but they disappeared. People take them, and they like the item too much, so they don't give it back. We do have a Blackbeard. He looks like that. He's really cute. And then we kind of show where that's been. YouTube booted your last comment? Huh. I haven't seen it. That one's kind of overdone. We've had Blackbeard for quite a bit. He's kind of been everywhere with us. Down to Belize and everywhere. We do have people that put them on their vehicles. We used to do that. I mean, it's a lot of fun. So, there's also a geocache type called Earth Cache, and Earth Caches are one of my favorites. So it brings you to a place where you learn about the Earth, like why is this area like, oh, this one had a glacier, oh, this one's a volcano, oh, this one is like, you learn. It's not a container there. There's usually like a billboard plaque with questions you have to answer or take a photo saying that you've been there. And those ones I love for vacation. If I'm looking for really cool, unique places to go on vacation, I'll open up a geocache app and be like, where's the Earth Cache? And that has led to some amazing places on a trip. Be like, hey, I didn't know this place had this or that, right? Like, really cool stuff to just stop and see. Yeah, I recommend you checking it out. You can do a lot with a free account. You can pay for premium. But if you are looking to get out and about, if you travel lots, if you like to walk, I'm pretty sure you walk past a few of them where you live. You don't have to log it like people do. But if you just want to be like, hey, I just want a reason to go out and do things, and no hidings ever if you ever do it. We own 10 of them, but we used to own, I think it said up to 40 of them. Once we got trucking, got rid of most of them. Or not rid of, like we found other geocachers that would take care of them and adopt them. We had one for the Hobbit, which is 14, 15, 16 of them, I forget. Each chapter of the Hobbit had a geocache for, it was pretty cool. We have one that you have to kayak to. So there's different difficulty levels for terrain and difficulty to hide. So you can get like a 5 out of 5, or a 1 out of 5, or 1 out of 3, or 2 out of 5. Like, 5 out of 1. A lot of them are very simple in the city, like under a lamppost or a magnet underneath a bench, like a key holder, or a fake sprinkler in the ground, or a bolt and a sign, or a fake acorn in a tree. Like, those are just examples. They're supposed to be there and be very clever. They can't be buried. That's one of the rules. Well, there's some other rules about it, but they have to be so much distance apart and all that. But it gets me out and about. It gets us hiking. It gets us to unique new locations I would have never known before. And that's what I love about it. And the fact that most of my family does it. We have a few friends that started it. They don't stick with it, but hey, you get to meet a couple of cool people from it too. Like modern day foraging, except for nonsense and that stuff you need for practical life. And when I get out there and I'm geocaching in the mountains, and you have to be careful of bears and cougars, and I'm looking for waste and tracks and sound. Like, I'm learning skills there. That's practical life skills, man. If I was out in the middle of nowhere, plus I know how to read a GPS and map a lot better than some people. Juan would argue that sometimes I don't, though. He can read a map better than I can. I can still get us lost. Yeah, but yeah. That is what geocaching is. I love talking about it. It is something that people with kids really enjoy. At a certain age, the kids are into it. No, not really. I'm sure people do. We don't get any of those yucky stuff, and I think it's because a lot of people with kids do it. But we get stupid items. Like, sometimes you'll be like, why do we have cigarettes in there, or certain things. So you do want to keep it critter friendly, so to speak. You don't want food in there. You don't want anything that attracts wildlife to open your container or eat through it, and smelly food. I went the wrong way again. So yeah, we do see some stuff that I'm just like, I don't get why it's there, but it's not too bad like some of the things I could think of. I don't know how to get to where I need to go. Yeah, people are people. And it has its own board of like moderators that approve your cache or can take it down. Like some of ours get taken down because we can't maintain them. And after so many days, like people can mark it, need maintenance. And if you don't take care of it or say I've maintained it, replaced the cache, or somebody has it, like they will archive your cache. Need to go over here. So I need to go down. Oh, okay. Glad I looked. And a lot of geocachers are very awesome, and they bring extra containers, logbooks, things like that with them when they're out geocaching. And if your container needs maintenance, they will do it for you. Like the one at night I just showed you, somebody replaced that for us and re-hit it. But there's people out there that will go hiking and find these accidentally, and they'll ruin them, or they like throw it apart. They're like, oh, what is this container? What's this logbook? What's this? And they just don't put it back together and hide it. And then it gets kind of ruined. Sometimes animals get into it, but it's usually other people that don't understand the game. Just find a face and a heart in each one. See, now you're talking. So, yeah, swag, stuff we all get. There's a lot of swag. And containers. Certain ones are only small enough for like a logbook to be signed, but some of them are ammo cans and stuff where you can really just put a lot of swag into it. So geocacher wants to put the truck sticker into one? Don't know, Jeremy. Don't know who that would be. Jeremy's talking about us. On our main channel we do videos, and we did one about geocaching once. Yeah. Check it out if you like to go hiking or out adventuring, or if you travel and you want to see new places. It's as easy as you want it to be, or as complicated as you want it to be. If you want to get really into it, you can. If you just want to be like, hey, I found it, I don't even want to log it, I don't care, people know I've been there, but hey, I did this, then so be it. If you want to get all into it, you can do that too. Anything in between. Yeah, we have another channel. We have a couple of them. Yeah, this is not our main channel. Yeah. This should work. There we go. There's our main channel. So Dry Truck. Sometimes it's our personal vehicle. Like we have videos on there of going across Canada. We have some from Belize. We have a couple on there from quadding, kayaking. Is more than just trucking. Right now there's a lot of trucking. You'll see some of our RV videos are there. And we're slowly progressing more to RV, geocaching. Stuff we want to do in the future once we stop trucking. But still have a channel where people are interested in other things like sightseeing, historical places to stop and do things. So you'll see more and more and more of that into our main channel. Right now is more trucking than anything else, because that's all the time we have right now. But we are famous. No, I wouldn't say we're famous, but yeah. I mean, 7,000 is pretty awesome. Okay, sounds good, Ivy. Thanks for stopping in. Some great footage of us going to the Zoom, please. Yeah. Love that one. So yeah, when I'm not streaming, I'm on the road with my husband, trucking. The videos on there are 2 weeks behind. So the video that just came out is 2 weeks old, but new to you guys, because it takes 2 weeks to edit, upload when we're home on the weekend, schedule them. If we're not home for one weekend, it gives us an extra weekend to find internet to upload them. So we like a 2-week buffer. It still keeps it kind of seasonal for you guys. So, you know, you're watching fall when it's fall, winter when it's winter, you know, things like that, but gives us time to record and edit and upload and all that. Juan Rimple trekking. Juan is just my husband's name. Yeah, it's not very fancy for that channel. he stuck with his name on that one. And this channel is more for socializing, and the trekking channel is their fashion. We used to do gaming and trekking on the same channel over there. This channel is only a few years old. We used to do it all on one channel, and then we separated it into 2 different channels. For those that don't like gaming, don't have to watch it. Vice versa. There are some people, like Jeremy, that watch both channels. Not a lot, but there are some. But like I say, in the future we want to do RV life. We have Starlink, and we have it set up with a laptop and stuff, so we game for a few hours a day. We drive and do RV videos for, you know, a few hours, and like we'll be in one area, both channels, and able to do both a lot easier, focus on both channels. It'll take a few years to do it all the way full time. Like one's still going to do trucking for a bit and slowly switch over. But we're going to do both. You do so much. Juan does a lot more than I do. He doesn't like to be idle. He likes to keep busy. But yeah, we definitely put a lot into our channels. We enjoy it. There's Juan. Speaking of Juan, 5 o'clock somewhere when Juan shows up. You know what that means? Juan shows up and I can say goodbye. I'm not quite ready, but you heard cookies. Oh, I did send you with extra cookies, so you shouldn't be out of them yet. As the stream almost over, probably 10 or 15, maybe 10, maybe sooner. I'm almost done with this field, and then we'll decide after that. You came here too late. I only used to stream for 2 hours, and then I usually start the stream just so I can end it. I usually end it 5 or 6 o'clock my time, so I can go eat dinner. And right now, Duke started his stream. So 1 more hour. Oh, okay. Now I could say if somebody donated some money, I would do an extra hour. But it doesn't count because Juan's not going to donate money to his own channel. Right, Juan? I feel like I'm a little rude here, Freezy. I haven't asked you too much about, do you do gaming? Do you farming sim? Juan is, doing his, those are our custom emojis. That's actually my icon there, me holding a gaming controller, and that was actually drawn by Navi in chat. So if you're a member, you can do custom emojis on our channel. It's a YouTube thing where each channel can do their custom emojis. Yeah, I was asking if you do any gaming or anything. What What drew you to our channel here? I've been chatting so much that I forgot to ask. Yeah, Juan posted all our different custom emojis there that our channel has for members. I was telling Juan about that trucking video he liked. So anybody with a maple leaf behind their name is a member on our channel. Asking Freezy where they're from. I have to say someplace cold. If their name is Freezy, it must be cold. Ah, you do not do any gaming online. That's fair. Fair enough. Makes me think you do some gaming off of the internet. Just enjoying it. Well, welcome to the channel. Have the name for many years now. Well, it was a good one. I can see why you wanted to keep it. And as you can probably tell, it's hardly about the game here. Like Jeremy says, we do socializing here while I game. We talk about anything and everything. Sometimes it's politics, sometimes it's religion, but I mean, usually about food or weather or anything random that we want to talk about. We try to keep it a place where everybody feels welcome here. We usually give you the boot if you're not being very nice to other people, giving them a good welcome. Everybody's welcome here, no matter your belief or anything else. Yeah, I started YouTube in February 1st, 2011. It's crazy to think it's been that long. We're done with this contract. Pull that up nice and close. Head back to the farm. I don't think there's any more corn harvest. One doesn't feel very polished. This community reminds you of another stream I used to go to a lot many years when you miss it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I can remind you of that, but that's a bummer that your other community isn't there anymore. Nice to find those. Like Jeremy says, it's a lot of the same faces, fun, it's relaxing. So yeah, we mainly stream every day besides Wednesdays. Wednesdays are our day off or I'm busy. If I'm home, that's usually the only day you don't have a stream. But the weeks you don't get a stream, usually if you don't see a stream on a Monday, you kind of know it won't be streams during the week unless James randomly does one. The owners disable the stream 24/7. And there's sometimes some drama or politics that come up that makes them do that, or they get burnt out, right? It's a lot of work for some people not to get burnt out. Drama? Yep. We usually handle the drama by ignoring it. We'll just quietly ban you. Quietly delete the message. We won't acknowledge it. We won't start arguments. We just shadow ban people and be like, we're not going to start that, right? between the three of them and our other friends who pretty much always got a stream, except for Wednesdays. Wednesday is a dead day, so to speak. Nobody's just around. Streams never do good. I don't know. My puppy dog. I forget what we named him. Oh, that's a chicken. Where's the dog? I'll show you the puppy dog. Go feed him. Show up. Yeah, 24/7 channel. Can't imagine. Here's the magic dog. Oh no, they started a war. Ghost Bear! I crashed, Ghost Bear. Where? I don't see it. The dog. The dog crashes into things more than I do. Hey, dog, I saw you. Get back here. Nice to see you, Ghost Bear. You're a ghost. The dog can't get into here. Huh. There you are. I know, come back here. Pet the dog. You can play ball with it too. Hey, don't go to sleep, lazy. Get the ball. This is how the stream's gonna go for next hour. Okay. Dog's too tired to play fetch, everybody. I tried. Thanksgiving break. Yep, for you guys is good. Thanksgiving break. In Canada, we have our Thanksgiving in beginning of October. But seeing I'm part American, I will celebrate with you guys. Jeremy, I try to convince Duke to do a Wednesday stream. It might be hard to get anybody to do that. I go spare only here for big things soon. Oh, good. Real life comes first. Yeah, there's a dog in this game. There's chickens, as you can see. There's some Highland cows here. They're really cute. Those are brand new in the game. Got the babies. And you have different type of dogs and stuff as well. My chickens are running around. All America is celebrating me. And then over here we have some dairy cattle and some buffalo, water buffalo as well. This playthrough is mainly focusing on cattle. Other playthroughs I usually focus on other things. So the black ones over here, the water buffalo. They should technically have their own pasture, but they're safe in here. We can also go visit. We have some goats. I don't think we have sheep. Maybe we do. You can have pigs. You have horses. I don't have any of those yet. Look at the baby goats. They're adorable. They do jump around and all that. They're really cute. Oh, almost ran you over. Grass is too tall here. Let me get some black sheep as well. So we get milk and wool. Yeah, so in this game you can kind of have... Oh, we have bees as well. So you have different cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, and bees for honey. And then the doghouse. No cats, though, for some reason. Oh, there they are, running in the background back there. They get shy when I get close. Oh, those are deer. Never mind, we have deer, too, that get into the pen. Like, they're running around, that's not goats. Okay, and the bees I have, where do they have those? So I have some beehives here. I kind of see the bees. I'm kind of like a squirrel. I get distracted here. I don't want to sell it. We have a greenhouse over here. It's really cool because you can go over here. And you can actually put a greenhouse cover up in colder months, like right now. And then you can put it down later. It's pretty cool. See little bees if you look carefully enough. Oh, this is the back side. This is the front side here. I placed them backwards, so that's fine. And then over here, I put down the pallet production for honey to appear over here. We have jars of honey that show up here. Honey, 100% natural. That's pretty cool. What? Oh yeah, so you're explaining your Oh, and if you catch one live, you make them wear ridiculous hats. You absolutely can. I don't know if I can show it easier on here. There, I can show you. Oh, no. I was showing you for a bit. There. This is the only bean. Little happy meditating bean over there. There's a lot of things in this game, yeah. And I love that you can have the same map as anybody else and play it completely different depending on what you want to focus on, what you want to do. You're going to have a dozen people play this game and it will always be different. It's just so much to do in this game. Now once it's if your emoji wall is set too big, the emoji's gonna bounce off the bottom. Okay, so I need to make the emoji wall yeah, so you can have one wear funky hats too. So one wants me to change my emoji wall. Give me a moment here to figure out how I'm doing that. Yeah, that's pretty big. I don't know why. Let me change that for you one. I see what you mean. Why is that not working?
The darkest nights can't kill the proof. So walk through the
I can't find the bottom of this thing here. If I do this, you guys wouldn't see Inception, so let's try not to do that.
I face my demons. I've been beat down, but I'm stronger now on this battleground. Yeah, I walk through the shadows.
So I got right this side, but it won't let me change.
Now the stars above don't look
Okay, it's bugged up for some reason. One, I can't do the emotes like I want to. Get rid of this.
I walk through the shadows, made me strong.
Maybe I just don't know what size of monitor I have. I want to do some interactive stuff with the audience, make them wear different hats. Yep. So, yeah, for a $5 or $10 super chat. Fix it when I'm not live. Yeah, well, I already have it now where it's more bugged up, but now you can only have a small section here for emojis. If you want me to fix it later, it's gonna be a little bugged up for a bit. That was lovely. I agree. As long as I don't have to be out shoveling it or driving in it, I love snow. See, now your emojis are bugged up on. Because I need to know my monitor size. Well, thanks, Razy. Appreciate you subscribing to all our channels. I appreciate that. So would you say winter is your favorite season, or what is your favorite season? Mine would be fall. There's this nice windmill over here that turns everything into green for us. I think it is oils as well. Yeah, I saw that your other channel's still almost 7,000. Awesome. Exciting. Yeah, let's go bring that over. Not much to save, but contract's done. Here's his fall as well. Awesome. So we got a little less than $5,000 from that contract. So all these different contracts you can do: bale wrapping, cultivating, fertilizing, harvesting, mowing, plowing, spraying, stone picking, tethering. These are all the different crops you can do. Certain maps have different crops you can do, but yeah, we can do cotton, grapes, rice, onions, root crops, all the different stuff. Sugar beet, sugar cane, sunflowers, lots of stuff. I was on the trekking channel a couple videos back. Juan's favorite season is spring. Breezy, you're famous too? Famously unknown. Clever. Jeremy, your favorite season is summer, maybe? Trying to catch up on comments here. I like famously and unknown. He's clever. Wonder if somebody's taken that user handle already. Pretty long though. If it's in chat now, we just see user handles. We don't see channel names, so downside. Like, I get why YouTube did it, but it gets rid of channel names. Jeremy says, well, I would say Phoenix. Summer, but in Phoenix it's probably close to a spring fall. Yeah, when it's less humid and all that stuff. And look at the nice little village we have set up here. People that walk around. If I turn traffic on, there's traffic that drives around. But like it's kind of buggy, especially on a small map like this. I hit a lamppost for no reason. Ghost Bear probably saw that. I'm stuck on a lamppost. Oh, that's brutal. Don't cut corners. That's today's lesson. And then look over here, we have some boats in the water. Pretty nice. Yeah, I would keep the name that you have now if you like it, but all it takes is changing it once and then you can't get it back because somebody else gets it in that time frame. So your user handle is unique to you, so if you give it up, it only can take 5 seconds and then it's gone, right? Somebody else happens to change theirs to that. Tiny Glade. I don't know if you did it. It doesn't sound like you have, Jeremy. Oh, it's basically Bob Ross for video games? Oh, darn, now I'm interested. Bob Ross for video games. That sounds fun. Okay, apparently it's not there, but the farther back one. I'll figure this out. I gotta get rid of this little bush here because I'm driving through it and that's not very realistic. I already hear one going, no, can't happen. There we go. Dump our corn here. The corn dryer, rain dryer. You actually have to put logs into there for fuel, which is makes it a really cool mod to have. That I have to supply it with fuel from straw or logs. I don't know why we have deer that are going to run through the cow barn, but we have that too. There's our rooster hanging out there. We got one rooster. Being a lazy rooster over there. You stuck in the ground? Who knows with that rooster? Paint a happy tree right over there. Bob. They brought Bob Ross to the local art museum to do an exhibit a couple of years ago, but I loved it. We went and saw it. They did a really good job showing the artwork and then telling about some of it, some of the videos, quotes, and all that. It brought back so many memories of watching it growing up. Somebody into the rooster into the ground. Drop that there. No, not Bob Ross himself. I said exhibit. Bob Ross exhibit. Oh, now the rooster got the baby chick. Ah, it's attacking me. Now he's kind of stuck over there. Oh, there we go. Now don't run through the wall. That's one thing you can't control. Is that there's no collision for animals. Like for cows and stuff there is, but the chickens, the deer. Cow running around. Cute. Okay, let's take a look here. So here you can kind of see we have 20 months, 8 months, 2 months. See how old they are, their health, how much milk you have, all that stuff from them. Same with these cattle and the chickens as well. So we have 50 of them who were just born this month. And then how many eggs we have. Yeah, but we have some eggs over here. You don't even need a rooster for eggs if you don't want chicks. Most people don't seem to know that. Oh. Like, if you want chicks, you need a rooster. Otherwise, you don't. Yeah, you get some eggs there. I think that's a trick question there. I'll let you and Jeremy decide that. Bale wrapping, we don't own that, but we can borrow the equipment. I'm not doing parsnips or anything like that. We do a mowing contract. We can tedder grass. I think we have our own tedder. Let me take a look here. Yeah, we have a tedder. We have our own mowers as well. We have our own baler, but we don't have our own bale wrapper. Seems to be the one thing we don't have. Yeah, so grass in the shed because the chicken thing does that and I have to move it. I don't want to, but I have to at some point. It's something out of my control. And then yeah, all the different equipment you can have. It really goes on and on and on. You do forestry, you can do chainsaws, you can do grapes, olives, cotton, rice, vegetable. There's a lot of stuff. Stuff that goes on sale. What Jeremy says, there were chicks all over the world glaring at you right now, Juan. I actually looked that up once. There's an answer to that riddle. Yep, it's falling game. It's October. So you start to see the change in color here. The leaves change. The weeds change. It all gets different colors. And it actually loses its leaves. In winter, in the spring, you'll get them back. You actually get snow. You'll get rain. And it is really pretty. So it is seasonal. This game is very seasonal. You'll get different. And the crops change too as the crops grow and cotton's ready over here. This field has weeds in it that need to be taken care of. Yeah, fall is really pretty in this game. Some maps have a lot better trees, like this, that are more colorful and you get more of a fall vibe, but it's pretty good. Can't complain. I love fall in this game. Another thing about this game is that you can set the settings if you want it to always be March, April, May, June, July. You can pick whatever month you want. If you always want it to look like it's September or October fall, you can change that so it always looks like fall. Even if you're in December, it will look like fall. You love the way the game looks. It looks so real. It does, yep. And there's so many different maps you can play on. A lot of different mods. A lot of them are made by the community. Like the one map that we play on, Juan had someone we know actually make it for the area he grew up in. This is based in the Netherlands, I think. Up in that area. Somebody else made this map. And some of the maps aren't super well done, but it's usually by people that haven't had much practice. But there's some really nice maps out. Some are really mountainous, like the Alps. Or you can have some that are Asian. You can have some from South America. It's really endless about what you can have. Yeah, you can make it about where you grew up. Yeah. So you have to kind of find somebody that will make it for you if there's not one already out there. Don't know if he has a website set up. Let me search for. I have a lot of links open. F25 app. Okay, where's the website for this? Find out where. No, it's Argsy Gaming. Where does he have that? Maybe it's over here. One can't watch. Why can't you watch one? Oh, if one watch, do play on his map. Oh, gotcha. So RZ is a really good. Oh, this is for FS22, so it doesn't seem like he has 25 set up yet. I thought he had 25. But you can see where the maps are. And I will tell you, like, here's North Dakota, Hastings 16X map based on this area. Here's Gananta. This is the map that Juan had made for him. And talks all about it. There's different photos. Like, he's done a really good job with this website. And you can do that for wherever you live. The ones in here are like ones that don't have a location. I thought he was doing it for FS25 as well. I don't know why I don't see that, but yeah. You can be like, oh, I want a map that is over here. And then it tells you exactly what this map is. And a little bit about it. It's a really cool website. It's painful to watch people destroying your home. What name is your hometown? one of the other ones I probably selected. Oh, Hastings. I know a Hastings in Michigan. Hastings I know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hastings, Montana. There's probably a lot of places that have a Hastings. Probably very popular. Jeremy used to work for a Hastings in Texas, a company name. It's like, what a small world. We all know a Hastings. Yeah. Hoping that we actually see that for FS25. He might have had it up, but I saw a YouTube video about it, but when I clicked on it, I only saw it for FS22, but it's a pretty cool directory that he's actually taken the time to set up for everybody. So I love that. I'm like, hey, I want to play a map that has like an Asian theme. And instead of searching mod map by map by map, I can just go to that website and be like, oh, he's done the work for me. I love the little pink flower bushes that are in the water here. I'm still blown away. I showed you guys earlier the new fishing DLC. I still can't believe how expensive that is. I don't think it's worth that much money. RC is from the UK, I believe, yes. So just the DLC, I think, was $40 Canadian? Was it $50? I think it was like $87 on sale or something for the game and the farming DLC or fishing DLC. I think Canadian dollars, though. So Farming Sim here has different versions. There's like, this is FS25, there's 22, there's 19. Every 2 years, basically, they come out with a new version. And we play, one, I should say, plays FS22 on the weekend, once a weekend. Yeah, it's really expensive for a game. The other DLCs that they have don't even cost that much. It's really crazy. Oh, see, we're still on here. I'm curious what Seeds That Foul. I really want to know what that is for the next season pass here. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so $82 for the game itself is $50. And then they're saying the fishing expansion is another $49 Canadian. And then other ones are $19.99, $13.75. Like a lot cheaper. Season 2 pass is $57. Season 1 pass is $65. But fishing by itself for almost $50 is absolutely crazy. So DLC is like more content for the game that you can buy on top of the base game. So like this one adds different tractors that aren't in base game, so to speak. different equipment. So you're basically buying a little bit extra on top of it. So you get little bonus content on top of the base game. So the fishing one has onions, cows, a new map. Like, it's really cool stuff, but I wouldn't say it's worth that kind of money. I have it only because I bought the year 1 season pass when the game came out, and I saved some money. So I got all the stuff together. But yeah, I would not buy it just for that price. That is crazy. I saw that one. Thank you, one, for it's crazy to get that message. Yeah, I can give you the breakdown in Canadian. It's just what Steam shows me. I can always bring up a different website and convert it to American. Also, a funny thing about Steam, if the currency difference is too big, you can't gift somebody that game. Because you can gift games and like buy them for people and stuff, like on the wish list and stuff. But if it's too big of a difference, Steam won't let you do it for other people. Hard to explain, but it's unique. I just don't even know what you would do with that. Not to mention that card number is way too long. Don't even know how you would use that. It makes no sense. Anyway, they got what attention they wanted. Now I gotta move on. Yeah. Sure enough, Jeremy. Yep. Like, not everybody needs extra DLC stuff, but content creators like Juan and I, we sometimes have them because it brings viewers to our channel. Oh, Jeremy, you missed that comment? Hey, Billy Goat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Juan gets ready with the Billy Goats. Trying to figure out how that scam would actually work. If you use the card, it won't go through, and you'd be like, whatever. But I guess they wanted to send money to their card, which, yeah, then it would be obvious. Eating pizza without me? You didn't send me any pizza here, Billy Goat. Wait, I should ask what kind of toppings. And that decides if I want to turn on to begin with. If you just say pepperoni, I'm already out. You can still have the pizza. Pizza. See, somebody mentioned food on here, Freezy. Now that it's a Food Network is what I call it. And Jeremy loves pizza too, so I'm sure we're going to get a comment from him soon about it. I'm sure there are other people that say pizza. I'm going to talk about pizza now. And Michael didn't show up today, but if Michael shows up, we usually talk about the weather a bit more. Well, says pizza heartburn. Yep. We usually get heartburn from pizza unless we have it for lunch. And then only from one company, usually. We don't get heartburn. Get a meat lovers. Oh, a 3 out of 10. Probably just needed a quick meal, right? Like, pizza's quick. I can easily pick it up. Welcome to the 3J's Food Network. Today we're making a pizza. So, okay, I'll show you. You'll like this, Freezy. Once it finishes saving, we can make pizzas in game. So, we have my green bites express. We can make french fries, fried mushrooms, garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, potato skins, spinach dip. We can make pasta. We can make pasta sauce. We can make bread, cheesecake, cakes. We can make pizza. So Giants, which is the parent company, doesn't like us using meat. So we can't have chicken pizza, we can't have bacon, we can't process our animals. But we have cheese, we have oyster mushrooms. So we, any of the flour, the eggs, tomatoes, all that for pizza. We have salads, so different kind of healthy salads. So that's kind of the theme of this map, is I'm making you guys a meal. So we have some pizza, we have some salad, and then we also have some pasta if you want that. And then we can make some appetizers to go with it. And then, of course, you can have all these different milk and stuff. There's so many different productions. This is only some of them. Like, there's a whole category of my mod hub of all these different productions you can make and things you want to do. Jeremy said you had frozen pizza earlier, of course. Freeze says totally awesome. Yeah, it is. This chicken and bacon first. You can have sausage and pepperoni like new. I can't do sausage and pepperoni. They have sulfates in them, and my body does not like them. You will not have one and I have the same pizza. Because he can have sausage and pepperoni, I can't. Yeah, one says, but we don't want to sell our pigs to a slaughterhouse for bacon. You totally make this into Game and Food Network channel? Totally can. We also can't, like, we can have, we own this. So we have, like, canned stuff. We have noodle soup, but you can't have chicken noodle soup. And then you can have, like, kimchi, all that stuff, and rice. You can obviously have, like, all the stuff, but you can't have chicken fried rice. What did the ocean say to the birthday girl? Nothing, it just waved. Canadians don't eat Canadian bacon. We just eat normal bacon. Yeah, if you want ham or something, then that's different, right? Like it says vegan menu. Very much. So you can have all the stuff you want for chicken fried rice, but you can't actually have chicken fried rice or bacon. Anything. Really, you can't have tacos. You can't have meat on your pizza. We kind of have a few things where, like, I just really just wish we could have meat. And bacon. Fries are not traditional dishes from those countries. Well, I think it's a way to teach you where your food comes from or where it goes, right? Like, use your product in a production, and then it's more money. So we have I showed you a couple of crops that we can do, but other crops or other maps have more crops and stuff. It's kind of elaborate, some of them. Like you can do lavender candles. You can do, for our cotton and wool, we can do clothes. We can do other products besides just food. We have a tailor shop for clothes and all that, right? There's a lot of people that choose not to do production. There's people that play this game and they mainly do forestry, and then you have wood products and stuff you can do. So here are all our different factories. You have like bakery, carpentry, so you turn it into furniture. Cement factory, pick up all your stone and turn it into stuff. Cereal factories, you have a dairy, grain, grape processing. So you can't make wine. So you can make grape juice and raisins, but you can't make wine. That's another thing you can't make. Different oils, paper factory, so you chop down your wood and make paper rolls. A sawmill makes other things. Sugar. Here's our tailor shop for clothes. Copper. They bring wood and stuff there and make buckets and barrels and bathtubs. Rope. You can make from your wool and cotton. Bakery, more dairy. Potato processing, so you make potato chips. Soup factory. It kind of changes, but lots of different things you can do here. A fish food factory. If you do the new fishing, you can make fish food to feed your fish. But yeah, it kind of goes on and on and on. And you can, like I say, get more and more mods. The one says Olympic cookies were good. And I don't think we explained a lot. A lot of the content for the game is made by other players. Yep, called modders. Yep, so Giants has a mod hub where things they approve can go there. But there's also private websites where I can mod something if I wanted to and I don't want to deal with Giant's main company. I can just host it privately, add it to my game privately even, without even hosting it. You can add whatever mod you want to the game. So if I want one where you can go have chicken in your rice and stuff, I can make that. It will just never be approved to be on the official mod hub. But yeah, you can find a whole bunch of them. Some people have done like Pepsi, ketchup. I know some have done butcher shops. Cannabis is another one people do. It gets very elaborate. You can just have anything you think of, really. Definitely do the wine. Beer and all that, yep. Is it too complex for you to understand? I think that's what I like about this game is that it can be whatever you want it to be. Like I say, you can start the same map and make it whatever you want. Because you can focus on just farming, you can focus on forestry, you can focus on animal care, you can focus on productions. So many different ways to play this game. So if you really want to, you can play all the fields with grass. Cut it, mow it, and sell it. Yep, absolutely. You can make it just into feed for your cows, or your sheep, or your goats. Billy Goat says, Farming Sim is a sandbox game. Yep. Yep, and you can play old equipment. And so you can set rules to yourself, like, I will only use equipment that has 100 horsepower, or I can only use equipment from this year, or this or that. You can just make a challenge. Like, some people really have elaborate challenges to keep this game interesting, and I kind of have that here where I do certain things as well. Keeps it interesting. And then I switch maps every once in a while. It says there's no winning this game. Oh. Saturday morning will harvest in 1959. One's old series he is doing through the years. He's really old equipment. But I am going to put this away and then call it a stream. Once I do that. It is 6 o'clock. You did get almost an extra hour out of me. And it's been a lot of fun. There's a nosy pepper do. He gets jalapeno business. That's a good one. I would say something like wanted about sneezing or something like that. I was going to say something. Okay, let's accept this. And we are slowly going to get out of debt. We're 155 grand in debt. So we have to repay a little bit. And we have to continue to do that to get out of debt, but we'll get there. I love those dad jokes. The worse the better. Yeah, me too. And I love when I get them in chat. It just breaks up the conversation, makes me laugh or think. It's fun. Always up for that. Now let's go to Duke. I'll send you over there, but I'm gonna go get dinner. But you stop and say hi if you want to, Duke. Yeah, I think somebody said debt is my best friend's name or something. Because I go into debt all the time. All the time. As once you get out of it, you go back into debt more. That's just how it is. But I'm out of here. I will be back maybe Thursday. Thursday is a holiday for you guys, and it's my birthday, so I'll see how I feel on Thursday. It's usually the day I stream, but we'll see. I no promises for Thursday, but if I'm around and feeling up to it Thursday, it will be. Jeremy says, the guy I'm sending you guys to is part of our little group, so you probably see familiar names there too. Yep. Yep, nice meeting you, Freezy. One says, Saturday will be a stream for sure. Absolutely. When one streams Saturday is early morning. I don't know what time zone you're in. I think 9, 10 a.m. Pacific time for Saturday in the morning. Duke is another content creator. So Duke is part of his username. We just call him Duke. Ivy will be over there. Yeah, he's another YouTuber. Yeah. So I'm going to do that now. Have a good one, everybody. Adios.